brings up 2nd and 12 at the 21-yard line.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. They'll keep it on the ground. Cottrell. And the window closes quickly. He'll only get up to the 22-yard line. The second down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Open man, it's Rager. He's got it. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Give them 22 yards, and that's also where they snapped it from, the 22. They'll run on first down. Cottrell. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46. I'm sure that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground. Keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
They'll keep it on the ground. Cottrell. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. You need your wide receivers as blockers. Sometimes they get a hold.
The big runs are often a result of what they do on the perimeter. In this case, got caught holding, and this one will come back.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. They'll keep it on the ground. Cottrell. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. The ball carrier.
And this is an absolutely big third down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Has to. You said big third down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. The Eagles on third down. They have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He'll fire it deep for Rager. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off around the 27. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Rolling to his left. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
We've seen that the deep ball has been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Jackson now on 2nd and 10, escaping the pressure right. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. From the gun, Jackson. That's caught by the former Sooner, Mark Andrews. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Great way to convert on third down there. 21 yards the play. Forced out to his left. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Rodney McLeod. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. They'll keep it on the ground. Cottrell. They'll get a couple yards back, but not more than that. They'll be left with 12 yards to go on third down.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
12.
They'll drop to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete. You and I watched film yesterday, and you told me to watch his feet. Well, for whatever reason, his footwork just looked off on that throw.
And you always love it when an ex-defensive back talks quarterback mechanics, right?
Well, but you're good at it.
Well, I try, all right? I don't know how good I am, but it doesn't take much to tell. His mechanics are off a little bit, exactly what you described. Footwork, that led to the incompletion.
Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. What do you do here down like this in this situation? Do you maybe just pick something out of the playbook you haven't called in a while, or you call it a day?
You can do that, or you pick something that...
And this is caught at the 20. And all the way down to the 10-yard line. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 42 yards. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. So now, following the big play, they've got a first and goal all the way down at the 10. Operating from the gun, Jackson. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. They would try to go to Brown once again, but it'll be second and goal. They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on second and goal. To throw again, Jackson. And it's caught. He's got it for a late touchdown, but probably a little too late. It would take a miracle of epic proportions if they're going to pull this one off. Problem for them, they needed that score with a little more time left on the clock. I think just too little too late now.
I would agree with that, and we're programmed never to say never. But in this case, we're asking a lot for them to even think they have a chance.
So with just a few ticks left, they need a miracle.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a camera on this one. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back.